Start. Shit, what the hell? What the, oh shit, close the damn door. What the hell now? What? What's wrong with this one? The camcorder is set to, oh, good grief. All right, here, let me, it's set to, there we go. All right. This camera has to be set just right. Okay, so now can we hit the button? All right. Yeah, you heard all that. Okay, so there we go. Is that red recording? Great. Okay, so then hit this. What does it say? Yeah. Okay, we're live, yay, finally. Today is 10 November 2024, and I've got a Sanyo MR9600 right here. Then I have a Sanyo where does it say it on here? I have a Sanyo M9994K, which means it has shortwave. And then I have a Sanyo M9994 without shortwave. Alright, so this is the non-shortwave model, which also has the mid-tone switch, whereas the 94K has the loudness switch without the mid-tone. And then the 9600 has an internal or external speaker switch in lieu of having the mid-tone or the loudness button like that. So that's why they're all different. This one, the scale goes to 108 on the 94 model. The K model, the scale goes to 108 as well, plus it has 2 shortwave bands. And then the MR9600 only has AM and FM, and the scale only goes to 90 on the FM scale. Alright, now, this one here, okay, now I have another model, but I only have so much room to show off all this stuff. Alright, all of these are for sale. Let's see here, they're all for sale, right? And somebody asked me a question about the auto stop function in a message, and I'll show that in a moment. I'm going to try and do that. I only have 45 minutes to do that because that's how long these things are when they go to cut off. I didn't even check the time. I don't have a clock anymore. Alright, well, okay, so now what? Okay, so this one, okay, but long story short, both, okay, I'm not showing it in this video. It's in the other room, but I'll show that later. But both of the 94K models I have both work correctly. They both cassette play and radio play and like that, alright? But the other 94K model has the handle, needs the plastic part to hold the handle in place, so it doesn't, it's not there, alright? I don't know if these are the correct antennas because this has a flat tip antenna, that has a flat tip antenna, whereas the 9600 has a barrel tip, or a little, I don't know, just barrel anyway, like that. Because this one has identical antennas, alright? And then, let's see here. Alright, well I'll get to that in a moment. Anyway, what I want to, okay, so this one here has, okay, this has batteries in it because this one does not have an AC plug input. See that? The AC input plug is not there, alright? So, this one's running on batteries. I can only turn the radio on, so here's the radio, okay? And I'm not going to tune it. I do want to show that both channels work, right? So here's this channel, right? Sound. That. Of course, you know these are dual stacked volume controls. And here's the other one. So that's the only way I can show balance on these without having a stereo microphone or whatever. So here's a code like that, and we can sit here and tune the radio all day, but it doesn't do that. Now, for those that are interested, the cassette deck door opens and closes. It's sturdy. It's square on. Sorry. Okay. And this does have a battery cover, but it's, well, anyway. Okay. This is complete. It just doesn't have the AC input thing. I don't know what happened to it. I'm not, you know. So there you are. That's this model here. All right. So now, without further ado, let's move along to this one here. This is a K model. This one here works correctly. It's plugged in, but it does not have the battery cover on it because it's on that model there, and that's a whole other story, but we'll get to it. Anyway. So there's that. So now, let's play this. Let's see. We power it on. Radio.
Sales and everything in between.
We got radio again. Both. Let's see here.
To manage their business.
That speaker, right? And then
Who is the end-all be-all for any business of any size?
all right, great. And then we put them both.
Reach the next.
Right. Okay. And then we can take the. Okay. Again, the cassette deck door opens and closes. It's sturdy. It's not going anywhere. Right, opens, closes. Great. Got that. Okay. Great. So we take our famous demonstration tape. We put it in. We hit play. No, that's not play. Okay. Well, it goes that way. It goes this way. Okay. And we hit play. And we give some volume.
Find irritating residues.
And we put it back on the tape. Loudness. No bass. Add bass. No treble. Treble away. Here all day explaining all that, but I just wanted to show you that. Alright, so this works. The radio works. You can tune the radio.
Visit the Dallas Verizon store now.
You know, it comes in stereo, but I don't have time to play with all that. So give me my tape out of here. Get this out of the way. Unplug this. Get this out of the way. Okay, fine. So now we have the 9600, okay? The 9600, okay, I need a power cord, all right, so here's the power cord. We plug it in, it's 100 volts, but we plug it into 120 volts, no issues. People talk about getting these step-up transformers. I don't care. They work fine on American voltage, 120 volts, whatever. Now the radio works, okay? All right, turn the radio on, radio's on, put it on radio, give it some volume. So there's the volume, and well, it was working. Let's see. Anyway, it needs servicing, okay? Anyway, I don't know what, oh, I have to hit a button. There we go. Yeah, there's the FM. No wonder. Okay, so there's your stereo light, okay? And anyway, so there's that, and this only goes to 90, so it's limited stations anyway, and I'm not here for that. Alright, so let's turn this off, turn it on tape, hit that, and you see, okay, so, come on, do it again. That's in the forward mode. Anyway, well now the capstan's not turning. What's going on? Wait. Okay, now the capstan's turning again, okay? But the reels down here, which take the little 3-inch belt, which is very hard to manipulate and get up in there, is, okay, there it goes, kicked off. So that's in play mode. So now that the capstan's rolling again, and it kicked off again. And then of course rewind. Let's see here, capstan. They all kicked off. So the what the guy asked me about was the pulley that operates that function. There's, I think, 3 belts in there. One for the fast forward and rewind only, which is driven off a jack shaft with a tire, and then a jack shaft, and it drives another set of gears and all that, and then that drives anyway, it's just very convoluted. Then there's a secondary belt which drives the what do you call it? The auto stop function, and then there's the other belt that drives from 2 belts from the motor. One goes to the auto stop, the other one goes to the flywheel, and then off the flywheel is a tire. It's on a jack shaft that then turns gears, which then turns a belt, which then turns both rewind and fast forward. And that's what's bad on here, is that little 3-inch belt. Okay, but so anyway, without further ado, I want to simply tear into this model. And this one has the handle like that, so this needs a plastic part that slides into here and all that. So I just wanted to show this, and I guess let's see, what time have I got on here? 10 minutes. Okay, so let me get my screwdriver here. I'm going to put this in my lap. See, I guess I can, I don't know, let's see here. Let me just put it there. Okay, get me a screwdriver. Got a screwdriver. Let me see here. I don't know. Okay, I guess, yeah, you can see me on there. Great, easy. So this one, these two can't. All right, so put that down. Put this one down. All right, good enough. All right, fine. Okay, so don't know if anyone's watching. Doesn't matter. Okay, so now here's this. Get a headlight, because it's, oh, there it is. Headlight. Great. So headlight. Bang. Okay, so we need a screwdriver. Okay, so we need a magnet pickup. Okay, here's a magnet pickup. Gotta have those. Alright, so put this there. Yeah. And for those of you who are wondering, these are JIS, which is Japanese Industrial Standard Screwdriver Bits. Alright, had to search really hard to find those. So these will work. So that's one there. That's out of the way. Need this. And here's your pick out. So you don't need this. Do you have a plastic bag handy? Empty? Yeah, there's one. Okay, so let's just start putting screws in here. Okay, so there's that. So now, okay, so okay, that should be out. Okay, and then should be. Okay. And that should be. So let's see here. So now, well, nope. That one came out. Okay. And that didn't. Alright, so that's where we have fun. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, so let's take that off. Great. Let's put that there. Alright, so that's loose. Alright, so well, where's your, okay, got my, this is a very good brand of screwdriver to have. So it's a Vessel brand screwdriver. This is number 2. And then I have my other brand, anyway, that's a 0, but this has a nice magnetic tip. And this one also, if you have a hammer and you need to break loose something, you can get a hammer on the end of this, and it will rotate the tip like 1/12 of a turn or something like that. Don't remember exactly, but it still won't break. Let's see here. So, and this one definitely loose. Just won't come out of the hole. Won't come out. Okay, let's see here. Well, there it is. It's gonna, okay, there we go, great. So, can we get the whole thing off? Come on. There we go. Alright, so now, so you don't lose the screws. So get this one out of here. This. There's that one. Okay. That one. And over here. Come on now. Give me that. There we go. Okay. And then this one here. Alright. That's all the screws. It takes what? 5 plus more in the bag is 6. So 6 same size screws. And then we just pull the battery cover off the back. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now, now we get up here. Alright, so it's a standard thing of, now, where's my red camera? This is a 16 megapixel camera. And I'm just going to take a quick picture of right there. Maybe not necessary, but I like to do it. Because then I know I can go back in my pictures and understand and pick a picture, and it's like, because these have got 2 different colored, a blue and a yellow, but there it is. There's that off of there. And then we've got, oh no. Oh, okay. Alright, so the power cord is soldered on. Alright, soldered on right here. So let's take a picture of that in case we mistakenly rip the wires off. Alright, I don't want to do that. Okay. And then, of course, oh, I haven't done one of these in so long. Alright. Okay, so that's where the power cords go. Oh, this is going to be fun. Alright, I can't remember if the other Sony's had it soldered on or what, but it would take me about 3 minutes for the soldering iron to warm up and do that. Golly, alright. Well, I can see right away that the one belt, yeah, is missing. It does have a, okay. So, let's see here. So, well, I don't have anything up on this countertop, so let's just, okay, yeah. Let's remove the handle. It just slides out for those of you that don't know. Alright, so here's, well, heck, it's got the part in there. Alright, well, the part is in there. It's just the, okay, the part is, okay, alright, the part is in there for the plastic thing, but the, and of course the handle is bent, but the little pin that goes between and holds the plastic pieces together that slides in to hold the handle in place is not there. Okay, so let's see here. If I can, let's see here. If I get a pair of pliers, you can just get this little piece of plastic thing out of here. There we go. Look at that. So there's the reason why the handle has come out, is because a little piece of plastic pin, okay, a little piece of plastic pin that's supposed to be in there is not there. So this could be repaired by drilling this out and getting a appropriate pin and putting it through there, and then sliding the whole business, you know, back through the hole of the handle and then like that. So I'll put this back up in here because it's just held in there by friction fit, so don't lose it. All right. Well, actually, let's take it out because we might move it around and. Oh, okay. So get this out. Your plastic bag of parts go. There we go. Watch me. You see me? I put it in the plastic bag of parts. There we go. So there we go. So now what? Okay. So. All right. Let's. Okay. Where's the red camera at? All right. Okay. So. Let's get a picture of, well, doesn't matter if my hand's in the way, just need that. I need one of that one. Let's get an overview of both sides. Great. Okay. So now we've got a picture of both circuit boards. Alright. Should I, or shouldn't I? Should really, because I need to be taking all this apart. Alright, so let's get the soldering iron, right? Let's get the soldering iron and solder the sucker and all that. And get it plugged in and working, because so here's that going on for this down the floor, that solder sucker, okay, yep, and get a plug it in. It's turned on, it's lit up, got a little LED light on here. Got to get this thing wet. Alright, so run, go get this wet, I'll be right back. Okay, so okay, I got my little clean the tip off thing cleaned. Get my happy demonstration tape and put it into its happy box. Where'd the box go for the tape? Here it is. Yeah, I bought this tape from Oxide Nation. That's Joel Ibo out of Pennsylvania, I think, or Dr. Bo on eBay or whatever. So this is a tape. I shout out to him. Okay. Oxide Nation, or Oxide Nation. Here we go. Well, there's that. Here's a Enigma tape, whatever. So, all right. So let's take it. Let's get the camera. Take yet another picture, just to be sure of the color of the wires and where they go for the clarity. There we go. Alright, if we get a picture of the overview of that. There we go. Okay, can never have enough pictures. Even though I'm shooting a video, it's better to have a up close and picture. Alright, so okay, so is this, that's getting hot. Okay, can smell it. So let me see if I can melt solder yet. Can I melt solder? Yeah, I can melt solder. Okay, great. So not going to use a solder sucker on here because I want to just get this wire off of here. It's a big plunk of solder on here, but there we go, there's that one. And get this one. Come on now, come on. The other one came off. I heard that. Someone dinged in, but I haven't got time to look at the screen to see who's asking me whatever question. There we go, that's off. Okay, great. So now I can unplug this. We'll just turn it off. Turn off the switch. There we go. Turn that off. Put this over here. Okay, great. So now we can get this thing out of the way. Yay! Let me just put this over here. Okay, so now we can, okay. Let's see here. I can't remember. Is this thing on a chassis or what? The whole radio, I think it is. I think that's, yeah, that's what this is. This whole thing's on a chassis. That's right. Yeah, so here's a screw, there's a screw, there's a screw, there's a screw, and there's a screw, right? Yeah, because this whole business is on a chassis. That's right. So we got to remove knobs. So let's see if we can get these knobs off. There's that one. Here's this one, okay? And then, oh gosh, the volume. Okay, can we push that up from behind? Sure can. Let me have something to push up from the back side. So let's do that. So well, come on. That's too big. Give me a smaller one. All right. Another flat tip thing. There we go. Yeehaw. So there are those. Okay, and then what else we need? We need the recording. The recording deals off. So we can't pull them off. There we go. Great. That helps so much easier. Okay, so those are all out. These all buttons stay, that stays. Okay, so when we took the other tuning knob out, where the box of parts, bag of parts. Okay, so you saw me put them in there. It didn't. Here, let's put this in there too. It's really big. Could lose it, but there it is. So now, so what I start? It's at 25 minutes. Okay, I got 20 minutes to get this off of here. All right, so go back to the screwdriver. Where'd the screwdriver go? Here it is. There's that. Where's the bit? So here's the bit. Alright, so here's the bit. Here's the screwdriver. Alright, so, yeah, so. Okay, so where are we? Here's one. Alright, and this is a longish red one. Okay. And this is one over here by the tuner, by the gears, if you will. So we'll get that one. So there's that one out. And here's one on top near the tuning knob. So we'll take that out. Okay, there's that one. And then there's one over here by the toggle switches. All right. So by the toggle switches, we get that one out. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. There we go. Got that out. Alright, and then one over here by the corner, by the bottom of the input end. Alright, so I'm going to screw that one. And we get that out. And then there's one down here by the, I guess by the motor. Alright, there's one here by the motor. Alright, so there we go, and we might not be able to get that. Let's see here. So give me my magnet toy. There it is. Yay. So we have a grand total of 6 screws. They're all the same size. They're slightly red or pinkish in color, whatever. Just dump them in there because the other ones were black. So now, one of these, I bet you it's this plug here. All right, big old plug here. I think if I just, well, hell, it just fell off. Wasn't even clipped on hardly. All right, well, that's probably part of, who knows. So now I think we can just pick up this whole business and get it out of here, right? So yeah, there we go. So here it comes, right? Great. So yeah, yep, we got one wire. What's that? That's a grounding wire, and the grounding wire goes to, all this stuff coming up here, right? So the grounding wire, is a blue wire, right? And it looks like it's just clipped in place. So just remember I said there was a grounding wire, and then of course there's this bunch of black wire stuff here to keep it all corralled. It's like, where's it going to go? I just normally remove these and leave them out, but sometimes I'll put them back in. But okay, so give me this blue wire, dude. There we go. Yay, there's that one. And now can we remove it? Hey, no more stuff. Okay, so put this down over here. Here is the inside of the back of the thing, right? So this got a spring for the cassette deck door. Here's your lever, which you push on that, push it up, and it drops the door out. So in case you want to know how to get into here, you can get through here with a pick maybe if your door is locked up or whatever. So there's that. And as you can see, it's, anyway, okay. There it is. Looks like that, looks like this. Okay, great. So let's get this out of the way. You don't need that. Alright, so now we get to the cassette deck. Alright. And, okay, so this takes a T-11271 motor, and I do have some more of those, I think. I think I bought 2 of those from Mexico way back when, but anyway, this is the mechanism here, alright. Okay, so, but we still need to get to the tape deck. So, to get to the tape deck, to remove the tape deck, right, we need to, okay, carefully get this up around here, right. And we don't need to mess with any of the radio stuff. We just need to carefully remove this panel here, which is clipped in place. Okay, so we carefully pull these back, right? Pull this back. There's that one released. Pull this one back. Hopefully, there we go. Pull this one back, right? And pull that one back. There we go. We can flop this up. Alright, so, come on. Well, okay, we're trying to get this. Okay, there's that. There's the panel. Okay, and it's, anyway, all the tabs are in place. We need this panel off of here. There we go. Okay. Now we can get to the, okay, one. Oh gosh. Alright. Yeah, I remember this now. Okay, so this one, that one, there's, alright, so I think, let's see here. So, got dust on me now. Alright, so, well, okay, so this one, that screw for sure. Alright. Wish I had my pictures, but I don't. But anyway, so yeah, so this screw comes out, that screw comes out, and I think it's just 3, oh wait, I'm sorry, here it is. That's what I was looking for, the motor screw. Okay, so we got the motor screw, which holds this corner in place roughly. And let me look at the other side just again real quick. Oh, that's right, the circuit board blocking it, who cares? Alright, so give me 4 screws out, alright? These 2 upper corner here, this one by here, and the one by the motor, so we'll take those out, alright? So here we go. So give me this one, alright? That's one there, that's very loose. So pull that out. There we go, that's a brass colored screw. Here's another, we get it out, we got it out. And that's a same size screw, alright. Here's this one. Oh yeah, we got the tape counter we got to mess with. That's the same size screw. There's a motor screw here, which is right there. And that one might be, that's a short screw. So a short screw for the motor. And of course we've got to remove the tape counter thing. Or maybe not, wait. We just remove the belt, how about? Just take the belt off. Put the belt in the bag of stuff so we don't lose the happy little tiny belt, which is probably needs replacing. But so now I think we can just, yeah. But no, yes, we do have to remove that thing. Okay, so let's remove this. Somehow. And this also takes a same sized short screw. Alright, so put the screws and this over here. We're not going to put them in the bag because we're not going to be here long. Alright, so now we can get this hopefully out of here. Right? Okay, so. Alright, so. Alright. We don't have to remove that, do we? Some of these you have to remove or you have to do something here to get this to come out, but let's see, where's the motor on here? Does the motor have long enough wires? Yeah, it does, but it's, okay, again, tied up by this little doohickey thing here. Okay, unless I can't get my fingers in there, so we'll get this to, oh gosh. Well, so, yeah. So, there we go, we got that off of there. And then pull this off of there. Come on. Alright, come on. Just get that out of the way. There we go. So now we got more wires released to be able to, okay. So I just want to get this to come out of there so I can get to the, okay. Alright, we're going to have to remove this micro switch thing here, which is right there. Let's take a picture of that so we know the orientation of it. Okay, so let's get a flash picture just because we can. Charging flash. I'm using any loop AA batteries in this camera for those of you that care. There we go, we got a nice picture. Okay, great. Alright, so, that's like, whatever, very old camera. Okay, so now I need what? A 0 screwdriver. This is it's a number 0 screwdriver, JIS screwdriver, okay? So we will remove whatever little micro switch this thing is. There we go. Now, I want to, this is where I have 6 or 7 of these things, so I'm going to just leave this on the end of this one here and just put that over there so I won't lose it. Okay, so now we've got that released. That's out of the way, great, and then I still have enough room here to get that out of the way, but that's still not letting me pull this out of here. Okay. Well, I can see, yeah, I'm missing, yep. Yeah, that, yeah. See this? Okay. Yeah, so this belt needs to be replaced because it's old and tired, and of course the other belt that goes for the auto stop mechanism is simply not there, but I can't remember how I got these things out before. I've done this several times. I think it's just a matter of willpower and just pull it out gently. Let's see here. What are these? These are your head wires and such, right? Okay. Let me go over. Okay. Come on now. Well. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to remove that because that's giving me. Let's see here. So where's my little? Of course, it's not in its place. So I have to take a moment here and move this out of the way, this over here, and look for my little cutters. Alright, so where are my little cutters? The little blue-handled cutters, where are they? Come on now. There they are. They're far back in the bottom of this drawer where I keep all my pliers and such. Come on, there we go. Come on. There we go. All right, great. So now just, yeah. So cut this little thing here, right? There we go. Got that out of there. Do you want that? Throwing that away. Okay. So put that back in there. All right, so now, go back to this. There we go. Hey, that was what it was. And we can get the... Alright, so now, I don't want to remove the heads, but I do want to see about these wires They come up here. Oh, okay. Well, okay, so they come up and go through there. Well, okay, why can't I just flop this thing over, right? I've got it out. What's holding it on this side? Oh man. Alright, so we've got some more wires going to something holding it there. Darn. So close and yet so far, right? Well, okay, so maybe we just stop here. Okay, so alright, so to address the guy's question, he asked me that his, alright, so who's this guy? Where is he at? I don't remember, but on his machine, alright, I didn't do this solely for him, I did this so I can replace these belts in here and make it work. But he's missing, this pulley on his came off, alright, and he wants to know, anyway, this thing here is turned by a belt that goes on here to there, and that's all it does. It's driven by the motor, and all this thing does is it rotates a let's see here. It rotates a gear. Let's see. It rotates a gear, which I can't see right at the moment, but it rotates a gear which operates your, let's see here, your auto stop mechanism. Okay, I believe that's right. Anyway, but that simply needs a belt on there. Now the belt, let's see here. Okay, so here's the main mechanism. It's got one driven belt, and it's fairly tight, but it's old. Let's see if we just, yeah, okay, there we go. See me rotating the flywheel? Maybe not y'all, but see, that thing is just barely on there. I mean, it's about to fall off, and the belt is still good, but it's not good for this machine anymore, so it definitely needs to be replaced, for sure. Okay, and then of course now, but the main concern of this model is to remove these two screws, pop that off, take the flywheel out, and then get underneath here for that little 3-inch thing. And where are we? I'm at 41 minutes. These things cut off at 48 minutes, right? So without, okay, so we will just simply set this thing up here like this, all right? Can you see me up there anymore? No, I have to move the cameras. So, okay, there we go. Move that camera and lean over here and move this one. All right, so we're not going to zoom in. We just have time for that. You just understand that this is what we're doing. So I'm going to get my number 0 screwdriver, maybe a number 1. Okay, that could fit, but let's try the number 2 just for giggles. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So we'll take this one off. All right. Take that off. You watch me. It's a screw. We're going to put that over here. And here's the other one. Oh, and by the way, here's a grounding wire. All right. This grounding wire goes to this grounding wire over here. And people ask about the noise in the cassette deck when the cassette deck is playing. That's because both sides of this needs to be cleaned. This needs to be, wire brushed or whatever, and then cleaned and then put back on. And then once you do that, theoretically, you can eliminate the noise or whatever in there. So now that we've taken that off, let's get a picture of the orientation of this, because even though I don't really need to, I just want to have a picture of that. There we go. Okay. Now I can say I've been in here. Now we'll just carefully take this off of here, all right? And this doesn't, it has a little bit of grease in there, we don't care. All right, we'll just set that there. And then we can just take this belt off of here. That's what I should do is, all right, well here's this belt, all right? Oh golly, all right, it's gonna be a pain. Right, we'll just pull this straight out, pulling it straight out, and what happened here? Oh, okay, the little belt, okay, that belt is, alright, so here, okay, so here's the flywheel, and here's the little secondary belt that's driven off of the flywheel itself. So this belt here drives the flywheel, which then in turn drives this pulley, which then in turn drives this little 3-inch belt down here, which is tired. It's wore out, and look at that. It's you can tell this is worn because it's shaped. See that in my hand? It's shaped. It's definitely worn. All right, so this tire. Okay, so this goes around. I know this already goes around this gear here. So we just kind of get it off of there, right? All right, need my pick. Okay, nice to have these little deals here to help you manipulate things up inside here, right? So there we go. We got that off. Now, this this gizmo here is really fun. You've got it's spring-loaded, and you basically have to just work it off here. This is your clutch for your cap stands and such. Anyway, it's a cloth clutch. Normally you don't have to mess with it, but you do have to try and depress this thing here and work this tire off of here. All right. Let's see here. Oh, what fun! All right, so here we go. And if you pull this up here, just have to get this. This has to come up to the top to come off of here. There is well, you know what? Maybe, okay, I've never done this before, maybe I should. But I don't want to because there's springs down here involved with this thing, and I've always just pulled this thing. But let's try it. Let's just loosen this one screw that's holding this whole gizmo in place. Let's see if I can get a little play in here to. I don't want to take it out completely. I just want to see if I can get enough room to get this belt out of here. There, oh, that did it. Great. So here's this old tired belt, and this is a thick belt. This is like. Anyway, it's a thick belt. All right, a thick belt. This is like about a 1.5 millimeter belt or something. And I do have these kind of belts, but this belt I probably don't have. I might have something similar, but anyway. So this is pretty much where I have to end the video and stop and all that. But yeah, because it's going to take me some time to go through my bag of belts and get, well here, let's go get a measuring thing, come back. I'll be right back, give me a minute. All right, so. Well, okay, I'm back. Get around to this mess here, and this mess here, and this here, and then. Alright, so now I use a